I'm here on behalf of my co-hosts in Ghent and my co-hosts from around the world, really, who are standing before you here in the studio with me to introduce you to this next edition, our next step as a GIEQs Foundation and GIEQs Symposium. What about the mission of what we're trying to do? Well, why should we be making a symposium on everyday endoscopy? That's the focus of us. This is your daily endoscopic practice. You have your basic, intermediate, and complex endoscopy, and most endoscopy symposia are focused right at the tip of that pyramid on the complex aspect of endoscopy. The problems with this are that people around the world doing endoscopy every day, that's the vast majority, 99.9% of endoscopists, don't get any practical or technical meeting for the practice of gastroscopy, colonoscopy, small polypectomy, basic ERCP and EUS. And maybe, potentially, this leads to a lot of the problems we see with decision-making, a lot of the problems we see with incomplete colonoscopy, and potentially overconfidence to perform difficult and invasive techniques. So GIEQs is focused here on squarely on the middle and towards the bottom of this pyramid. What have we been doing as the GIEQs Foundation in the last year? We have this not-for-profit organization dedicated to safety and quality in everyday endoscopy. We have an online platform where all of the content that we make is cataloged and indexed and readily available for you to search. You can search our material right back to the start of the GIEQs project back in 2021 in the middle of COVID here in Belgium. And now this will be the fourth edition of the symposium, where every year we invite key opinion leaders in the field to give their opinion on the bottom of the pyramid as versus the top. We also have a charitable arm where we're supporting distance learning fellowships and projects in countries who cannot afford to make the trip to a first world country to enjoy the benefits of being trained live and face-to-face. Well, there are two streams. One is a plenary stream, one is a complex stream. Now, when we say complex, we don't necessarily mean very complex, we mean the complex end of everyday endoscopy. The plenary stream is the kind of core messages of everyday endoscopy, and the complex stream is a little bit the complex related to everyday endoscopy. We're really grateful not only to our faculty, and you see here the internationals this year, a great, really advanced set of individuals, but coming to focus their fire on the everyday stuff to try and give a bit of perspective about how they got good at doing interventional procedures. And then you have the national faculty here who are also joining us, and we're very grateful to everyone who's been involved. We're also very grateful to the nurses and to the support staff and to everyone who makes this happen, and we'll go more and more into that throughout the day. Most of all, we're grateful to our sponsors. Without sponsors, this meeting would not happen. We've kept registration fees low, much lower. We haven't indexed them, and that's very much because of the increased generosity this year of our sponsors. And this means that you can get CME, Continuing Medical Education, content from this symposium by completing a feedback form after the event and submitting it to us. You can download your certificate and submit that to your regulatory authority for recognition that you attended this meeting and its educational value. During this meeting, please contact us. On the screens, you can always write questions. We want that. We really want to interact with you because we have a whole load of experts here who are just waiting to answer your question and dive into the points that you think are important about everyday endoscopy. There are coins to be won, and those coins can be spent on the platform to get more and new up-to-date content. And if you want to contact us, please do so. You can do it using the little button on the website, which will pop up when you log into geeks.com, bottom right. A little speech bubble, click on that and start chatting with us during the symposium.